What up, what up? Welcome back to the Fourth Wheel Podcast.
The Fourth Wheel Podcast.
Episode number 11.
11, yes.
I'm here with my co-host, Damien Charlie. I'm Avery Smith. We're here to bring you some entertainment this morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
We're finally doing it
in a good setting, not outside.
Not outside. You won't hear any dogs. You won't hear any train. You won't hear any planes flying by.
We're actually able to use lights pretty well.
Actually inside now.
Pretty well lit.
You won't hear any wind.
It's a lot better, to be honest.
Yeah.
Our quality is gonna be a lot better.
Yeah.
Outside was nice because it was more open space but
give you that good humming, the birds chirping in the background.
You just need to have a studio already. Yeah. So our last podcast, we talked a little about your first concert, but we didn't really get into detail about it. So what was your?
Oh, it was awesome.
What's one of your highlights?
It was probably when Ringo Starr. I went to see a Ringo Starr concert. It was probably when Ringo Starr got behind the drums.
Maybe say who Ringo Starr is, since nobody since nobody knows who Paul McCartney was.
Ringo Starr was the drummer for the Beatles, the big band that was in the 60s. But my favorite part was when he got behind the drums and started playing and singing at the same time. Such a legend.
He's what is he like?
He's 78, 79.
Yeah.
Close to it. But it wasn't just him. We also saw the band Toto. The lead singer from the band Toto was there. Yeah. The lead singer from Santana was there. The lead singer from Men at Work was there. The lead singer from Average White Band was there. It was really cool. It wasn't just Ringo Starr. It was it's Ringo Starr and his all-star band. It's pretty cool. I saw different artists at the same time as Ringo Starr, my hero, my drumming hero.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it's your first concert, right? You never
my first ever concert was Ringo Starr.
So how'd you being in a crowd of people? Was it packed?
Yeah, it was pretty packed. Yeah. It's a bunch of old people.
A bunch of those older crowd?
Yeah, a lot of old people. I saw a lot of gray hair. I think, I don't know, there was we were sitting next to Taven, there was a chick. She was probably pretty young too.
Yeah.
She was probably maybe our age, maybe younger. It's pretty cool though.
I couldn't imagine being that old and going on tour. Because everywhere you hear about the tour life, just being horrible for the body.
Yeah.
And just being on the road. And homie's still doing that at his age. Couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I was excited though.
If we get big enough to do a tour, what's the big cities you would want to hit?
I think the only big city I want to go to are two big cities is Providence, Rhode Island, and Nashville.
Nashville?
Yeah.
Providence, Rhode Island's across the country. It's literally across the country.
Yeah, Rhode Island's nice. I stayed there with my brother for a couple of months. It was really nice. I learned Providence. It was a very hipstery type of vibe there, and I kind of liked it.
We probably won't get that big, but
yeah,
hopefully.
Cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Rhode Island.
That'd be dope. Mm-hmm. I know one of the podcasts I listen to is Pat McAfee, and he's a former Colts player, Colts punter, and he has he recently just got a van where he just has a van studio where they're able to travel around and podcasts everywhere. Well, he's getting gigs and to commentate NFL games and college football games, so he needs that to go on the road. Yeah, and they just gave him a studio van.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty dope.
A traveling studio. Yeah.
A dope van,
so
RV or something. Just an RV, huh? RV would work pretty well.
Or a Winnebago.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. No, I think it's pretty cool to go on the road.
See you down for Nomination Fair next weekend?
I don't know.
To be honest, I might go back, yeah.
It's if we go to Nomination Fair, I'm probably going to end up fighting somebody.
Gee.
No, I don't know. I think I'd be down. It's just a lot of people there.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
The big crowds, and a lot of traffic. There's never traffic on the res, but it's the only time there's traffic. Your brother's gonna ride there, right?
He might ride there. I'm not too sure. I think he will be. Yeah.
Yeah. The rodeo's always good. There's
there's always a line to the rodeo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it's right next to the powwows. It's it's always packed. To be honest, I'm not too big into powwow culture or anything.
Yeah, I'm not
I went to one at ASU last semester, and I don't know what's going on. I know there's like a open ceremony where everybody comes out and stuff, and then they have little groups. But
yeah, I don't know much either.
My friend was asking how do they judge the dancers and stuff. I was like, I think it's just technique, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I just want to go to there for the curly fries.
Oh, so good. Curly fries, the lemonade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back for the traditional food. To be honest, I'm dying for a good dumpling. Oh. So what's your favorite native food? What's something that you crave?
Probably a Navajo burger.
Navajo burger? Yeah. Green chili?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, sounds really good.
Navajo burgers.
Every once in a while, I'll crave steamed corn, dumpling. Yeah. Every once in a while, a steak sandwich.
Steak sandwich. So you're just waiting for blood sausage.
Oh. Do you like blood sausage? Is that something?
I haven't tried it. I just don't want to.
I've ate it, but it's not my favorite thing. Or do you eat that one thing with it has the sheep's heart, the sheep's liver, and
I don't do anything
all the other
like
stuff?
That.
You don't it's good. I can eat a little bit of it, but I can't have a whole.
Yeah, no, I don't. I just stick with the ribs. That's probably about it. And the other form of meat that's not an organ.
The head.
Oh, yeah. So I grab on the head though.
Oh. The head's actually I used to eat the cheeks and it was pretty good. But yeah, the ribs is always good.
Yeah.
If you get a young sheep.
Just hella greasy.
If you get an older sheep, it's always all tough.
Yeah, no, I thought it was cool. I don't know. I might go. I don't know. I probably might be down. But I haven't been there in years.
So in your family, when your butcher, who does the majority of the work?
On my mom's side,
yeah,
my grandma's sister's husband, he just goes ham at it.
For real?
Yeah, he just goes ham. Then on my dad's side, it's just anybody who's there. Good, yeah.
They're all pretty.
They're all good at it. It's just whoever's let's just go.
For mine, most of the time we do it on my mom's side, and my mom and her sisters go pretty hard.
Yeah.
My dad's side, my grandparents, my nollies do it, but my dad, they didn't really teach my dad, so my dad's always clueless. My mom always says my dad was the person to hold up the fat. Yeah. They just give him that and just kind of got him out of the way. So he doesn't really know how to do a lot. For me, I feel I'm I don't do any of the the cutting the throat or you know how they cut up the bones and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I can skin the sheep and do a little.
My dad can do the whole thing. All right. I don't know. It just takes a long time.
Yeah, I think it's a lot better. Whenever we butcher, it's the quality of meat's a lot better than the store. If you buy it from the store, it's not the same.
TNR.
Do you feel it's the same with steak? Do you think if you have a organic cow, you think it would taste different from the store?
Probably. Because I think that place is where they get the cow meat from is totally different.
Oh, didn't you work in a meat department? How was your experience in?
I didn't work in meat department. I didn't want to work.
You didn't want to work meat? What?
I could got paid a lot more, but I was no, I'm good. I could get out and paid I think it was the seafood manager, the position they offered me was $23 an hour. Yeah. No, I'm good.
Just work with meat all day.
No, that one
remember that slicer.
Excuse me, but no, yeah, I couldn't do it. It's not worth the extra pay to work with and smell fish all day. Yeah, because they have that little market area where it has the shrimp and then salmon and then the other types of fish. Yeah, because the fish come in. I think they all come in pre-sliced and everything, so you don't have to do much. But at the same time, it's just the smell of fish having to. Yeah, sometimes I walk into a fish restaurant and just smell it. It's kind of I can't be here for long. Yeah, I can't do the smell of it. I like fish though, but not necessarily smelling it for 24/7. Yeah, I don't think I can do it like 8 hours. I can do it like if they offered me like a part-time position doing that and doing something else, I probably would have done it. But at full-time at seafood, nope, not for me. So how's school been since you started up?
Just busy.
Busy?
Yeah.
Been a busy bee? Oh.
Yeah, just a lot of homework. I still need to study, but yeah, just busy.
What's your favorite subject that you're learning right now?
Mainly it's like all review at the moment. Like I'm taking physics and genetics. Mm-hmm. It's like all stuff I learned. So I'm not really like, it's really bad. Like I feel like I already know it. So, yeah. But it's been like like a year or two since I've done it. So I'm not really worried about it, but I probably should be. So like sometimes like, oh yeah, I already know this. Like I don't really need to study it, but I need to buckle down and just like grind it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm pretty well versed. Like my past college experience, I feel pretty good like about my study habits. So.
Yeah. Every time I think about my college experience, I just think of Monster. Monster Energy, because that's all I lived off.
Coffee too, like
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said this before, but like I go on coffee like hiatuses where I don't drink any coffee, or caffeine hiatuses where I try to stay away from caffeine, and then like I did that right before the school year started, so now whenever I drink coffee, like I just feel wired, like I just don't want to become dependent on it, like I just like I don't want to depend on it to be like a normal functioning human.
Yeah, no.
But it's so good. I understand like how people get addicted.
Mine is Monster.
I like Red Bull. I like Red Bull.
Monsters.
My work buys Red Bulls, and then like they buy me the regular kind, and then the other workers they like the sugar free.
Have you seen that Christian lady when they had like to explain what the Monster?
Oh, it was like the 666. Yeah,
speaking in Hebrew and all that. I'm like, man. And then that cross with the O, and then just like bottoms up. Oh.
I'm always scared because I don't know if you remember, but when we were kids, like there was some like native kid I was playing in the state tournament that died from drinking too many energy drinks.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, like he was on his way to state. Like they said he drank like a ton. I was probably like 6 or 7. And
well, yeah, because drink 6 or 7. Like I would drink like 1.
So that's why like whenever I went back home, like to Winter Rock, like they would ID you for energy drinks. But like it was weird because in Winslow Winslow didn't really care. But if you went back to the res, like they would ID you.
I think I drink like if when I went to college, at least I drink like 1 every day. I tried not to drink 1 every day, but like at most I drink at least 1 a day, like Monday through Friday. But I didn't drink like 3 of them before a class. Like that's way too much. Cause Monster gets me like energized enough. Like if I get like halfway and I can already feel it, like
you get like a little shaky.
Yeah.
Sometimes I drink Starbucks too, and I'll get like one of their lemonades, and those have a bunch of caffeine, like a ton. And sometimes I'll just get shaky.
Do you like Dutch Bros?
Yeah, for the most part. I don't go there very often because usually the line's like insane. Like whichever Dutch Bros, like it'll be like a 10 car line or something. So every once in a while I'll go there. I like it too. Their drinks are a lot sugary than Starbucks.
Yeah,
but I feel like their quality is pretty good.
Yeah, I tried. I forgot what I had last time, but it was some green drink with a Red Bull, and I'm like, man.
Oh, that was like the Rebel, wasn't it? Something like
that?
Something. Yeah, they're like Red Bull.
The first time I tried Dutch Bros is when I was working in Flag and Fries. And
Dutch Bros that's Dutch Bros always packed in Flag, no matter what. Like what time like, you go.
I want to say 2:00 in the morning.
And it would still be a line.
One of the we call him a nutrition manager. Like they're below me, so he's like, "Hey, do you want anything to drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." He brought me like a big ass thing of Red Bull something, and he gave it to me. Like to drink the whole thing. I was just fucking energized. So I'm pretty sure I got buzzed off of that. Oh,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it was a lot though. I don't think I finished it because there was a lot of energy.
Oh, so we were talking about like our last podcast. We missed the question we asked everybody.
Oh yeah,
we failed on that part. I swear I had it, and then I lost it. I was like, I have a question. I was like, I was trying to think. I was like, I know I had it. It just slipped my mind.
I think like in the beginning of that podcast, like we kind of had a slow start, And then after that, we started just
rolling.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like being on camera was like for the first time. Like that's how we were too.
Yeah,
that's what we understand.
Yeah.
Like but now it's just natural. Like we just sit here now.
Not even think that the camera's there or the mic's here.
Like I was saying, it was just awkward like hearing my voice for the first time. Mm-hmm. But no, rolls.
I was like that in the beginning, like when I first started my schooling.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, nah. Because in the studio, you have to click the talk back button to talk to people in the studio, and you can hear yourself in earphones. And stuff. Just deal with that. Yeah, you
cut that out.
You fucked up. Let's do it again. Yeah, no.
That's all. Why are you doing that? Don't do it. I heard there's like a story of like I watch like a bunch of YouTube and there's a story of like Kanye telling Jamie Foxx like. Because he was doing like one of their like Grammy winning songs, and Kanye was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" It was like, "Whatever you're doing, don't do that." And then Jamie was like, "Oh man," it was like, "I thought the song was gonna suck." He was like, "You don't know what he's doing." It was like when Kanye was really young.
Yeah.
And the song came out, and it was like a Grammy winning song.
It's crazy. It's
wild, like how you can envision like having that much of a foresight with super talented people.
Yeah. Especially being a producer that young and having to listen to somebody like that. Just like, well, I guess the guy's a producer, so you gotta listen to him, how he wants his song.
So what's your like favorite like 2000s? Like, I know you like Akon, I know you like T-Pain. Do you ever like listen to like a Kanye or like a Jay-Z or anything? Are you more stick with
back then? Like no, I didn't listen to rap that much back then. Besides like Akon or T-Pain. I wasn't really into rap at all until like recently when I went to school.
Yeah.
Because that's what all I ever recorded was people rapping. So I was like, I might as well just learn the rest of the game. So I started looking back at rapping music. So it's pretty cool though. I started to like it a lot more. Starting to get the rhythm of how they rap and all that. So it's pretty cool. It's very interesting the way they come up with like the way they rap. You know. Like yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
Like their cadence, like it's sometimes I'll watch like behind the producers making beats. You ever watch those?
Yeah.
And it's like the big producers like Murda, like he works with Drake. He works with like Amigos. Like he has a bunch of number ones, and like they always talk about like how the beat making's like a lot of math.
Yeah.
And it's like they always use like I think it's called gross speed or something, where they cut it in half or they speed it up.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, if you double it, like it's still the same cadence, or if you like half it, it's still the same cadence. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's difficult to do sometimes because if they say a word wrong, they either want to redo the whole song or just the whole
verse.
Just like, oh my gosh. And sometimes some of the rappers I've worked with, they just want to do the whole song in one take. And I'm like, it's going to be hard. Like, even if you mess up, they're going to have to restart it. But sometimes some of the artists I worked with, they're really good at it. Like, they just like, all right, record. All right, let's record, and they go after it. They hardly mess up at all. Because I think those are the ones who sit home and practice it every day, like, with the beat and everything. So those are the ones who are really serious about it. Like, ones who don't mess up because they practice it for thousands of hours.
They were like, a lot of people say like the music industry is like more of the young people's game, and I kind of see that now. Like, now it's like people are coming up that are like 15, 16. Mm-hmm. Like Billie Eilish, like freaking huge, and she's like 16. Then Lil Tecca, like he has like one of the like hottest songs in the summer, and he's like 16 too. You're like, I thought we were young, but that's like super young.
Yeah, that is super young.
Like 6 years younger than us, so like dang.
Is that a lion?
Yeah. Do you ever feel like the music industry is like a young person's game?
I don't know. Until recently, I didn't listen to younger people. I just listened to older people.
Like, you do like the older stuff a lot better.
I mean, but now I can see it, like a lot more younger people are getting into it. But at the same time, it's like the contracts they're getting put into. It's like, oh. That
is true. When they catch you at a young age,
you're just young and naive and just want to make it big, and you just sign dumb contracts where you practically sell your life away and all your music away, and just like, But some of them are smart. Some of them get like lawyers at the beginning and they
Yeah.
tell them, hey, this
It's
is
just
what's
like
going on.
a lot of people don't have the money at the beginning, but if you
Yeah.
do, like it's something
It's
that's
honestly
worth an
really worth
investment.
it to get a lawyer in the beginning. Because some of the contracts really screw people over, like really bad. And people don't know that, like mainstream wise,
Mhm.
they don't know how bad record labels are. It's like really super bad. You think they're there to help you, but they're not. They just give you money up front, and then they're like a loan shark, to be honest. Except they won't break your legs. They'll just sue you until you have no money left. Oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy. So I got since I've been living down here, or since I moved down here, I've been going to a lot of bookstores, and I've been finding all the books that I've been looking for that I didn't have in Flag, like a Rodney Dangerfield, the comedian from a long time ago. I found his autobiography, and I found a book about Johnny Carson. He was a late night host.
Yeah, I want to read so bad, but it's just like it's hard
No
to find the time.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Before I go to sleep, I usually at least get one chapter done. Cause I think I'm reading I have one about. Do you know who Craig Ferguson is? Craig Ferguson. Remember who James Corden?
Oh yeah. The
James,
chef.
No, James Corden, the guy who does the carpool karaoke. The chubby late night host. You don't know who the British guy?
No.
Oh, never mind that. Well,
No, I was thinking about Chef Gordon.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. Yeah,
no.
my bad.
James Corden. Yeah, no, and James Corden. He's a late night host, and he took over after Craig Ferguson left of the Late Late Show.
Yeah.
That's I was bringing up. You know who he was, but no, Craig Ferguson. He was a late night television host. He's pretty funny. He just flirts with all the ladies. It's pretty funny. He's like, if you watch him, it's pretty funny. Like the way he flirts with people, it's really funny. Because he's like, he asks his female guests if they want to play her, like, I forgot what do you call it. I forgot what he says, the analogy of it, but a harmonica, and he asks them, are you going to suck or blow before they play it? It's pretty funny, because some of them play along with him, too. Then there's one of them, he's like, I'll do both, and he just looks at the camera. It's pretty funny. He's really funny. I really like him.
So if you were to write a book, or like if there was to be a book to be written about, like, at our young age, like, what do you think the main points that would be in it? Like, what would be like the high points? What would be like stuff you went through?
I think like probably a big chapter would be in Nashville, because I really learned a lot there.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about how to be in a studio, what to expect, what not to expect. Because my studio, I had to wait a long time to actually get behind the console, and
so nothing from like your childhood or anything, like nothing.
I don't remember much from my childhood. I just remember bits and pieces of it, but other than that, I don't remember a lot from my childhood. It's weird. So I probably suppressed them all.
Oh.
No, but I don't remember a lot from my childhood. I don't know why. I just remember all the memories I have with all my friends, and I remember one of the main ones is when I bought my first Beatles CD. I remember that one. I remember getting my first vinyl record. I was in Rhode Island. Back then, my brother, he didn't have a car, so we had to walk, I think, from maybe 10 miles to get to the record store, and we used to walk it. And I bought my first record there. It was McCartney by Paul McCartney. It was his first solo album after the Beatles split, and I thought, oh man, I can't wait I was just looking at it, like, I can't wait to listen to this. It took me almost a year and a half to get a record player after that, but it was really cool. I'm trying to figure out other things that...
So nothing about your siblings, nothing about like your sister. Your
I probably
brothers?
could, but I would just have to sit down and really
out.
think about everything. Yeah, 24.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't remember a lot.
If I were to, what's the main points? Let me see.
So my book would just be a picture book.
I'm trying to think. think a lot of it's like spending time in the reservation. I have some like I'll probably put some chapters about my grandparents.
Yeah. Did you ever sleepwalk?
I don't no. I was never a sleepwalker. I always slept pretty good. Like that's one of the things.
I used to sleepwalk.
I never knew how good it was like to be able to sleep, but I know a lot of people struggle with it. But I never had a problem.
There was this one time. I honestly remember it very well. We were at my Nellie's house, and there was a ceremony going on for my late aunt on my dad's side, and they were doing a ceremony for her. And I was up in the trailer, like they had the trailer, and then like further down, like maybe like half, couple, like 10 feet, 50 feet. There's the hogan and everything, like the corral and everything. So we were all, me, my sister, and my uncle, or my cousin, we were all up there watching movies, and for some odd reason, I fell asleep, and they all fell asleep, and I slept walk all the way to where all the ceremony's going on.
Yeah.
And then my mom came in and looking for me, she was all scared.
Dang.
And then they're all looking all over the place. Like the one place they didn't look was where like the ceremony was going on.
Yeah.
And apparently I was there sitting with my aunt the whole time. Like, man, I don't remember any of it. Like I remember them telling me about it, but other than that, I don't remember any of it. Yeah, apparently I used to sleepwalk.
That's wild. I know some people who sleepwalk, and yeah. I guess I never actually seen it in person.
Yeah, my mom said she saw me sleepwalk a couple times.
When it was like Step Brothers.
Oh.
And they just like mess up the house.
Throw pillows in the oven. Was it the purse? Her purse is in the refrigerator. Oh. Yeah. No, I don't think I was that bad, but I was pretty bad at sleepwalking. For a couple of years, I think I grew out of it though. But like, for a while, I slept walk like a couple times in a year. I don't know why. Wonder why people sleepwalk? Do you know why?
Probably something psychological. Probably like you're half asleep or something. Something like that would be my guess. So how do you feel about dreams? Like if you have a bad dream, like you think it's like a sign, or are you a person that's like...
Sometimes I do, and then sometimes just random ass dreams.
Yeah.
It's like that's not gonna happen. Like if it's like something about my family, then I know maybe I just start like thinking about it, ask some questions and all that. But like if it's like something like really dumb, like some of my nightmares like are really dumb, I know it's not gonna happen. It's super dumb. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to have I never I don't think I ever had massive nightmares where I'm waking up screaming and all that.
Yeah.
But I think I was always just calm when I woke up. Just turn it over and go back to sleep. Oh.
Same. I mean, I was a little kid. I would get freaked out, but now I was just kind of it's just a dream.
Yeah.
But if it's a dream inside a dream. Oh. Have you ever had one of those? I think I had one.
Inside
I
had,
yeah. Like you wake up. You think you wake up, but it's actually another dream.
No.
You never had that?
Oh, I mean, I don't remember any of my dreams recently. Now, I only remember ones that I'm just like, what the hell,
Yeah.
Wake up what the hell, and I think about it all day, and I'm like, but most of the time I don't remember any of my dreams. We just woke up and I don't remember what I was dreaming about.
I heard it a healthy things recording your dreams.
Yeah.
I heard people say that, actually just write it down a little note and then.
Sometimes it's immediately when I wake up I don't remember what I was dreaming about.
I think I remember reading something that a lot of innovations happen during you're sleeping if when you're just about to fall asleep, that's when your brain's creativity shoots up.
Mm-hmm.
I think someone Albert Einstein used to force himself to fall asleep. And right before he falls asleep, he'll wake himself up and then he'll just write down whatever's on his mind. And that's how he came up with inventions or something like that. I don't know if it's Albert Einstein or not, but it was someone super famous and innovative.
So it was Nikola Tesla.
Oh.
Benjamin Franklin. Oh.
It's crazy that a lot of them had controversy, but
yeah,
no one really knows Nikola Tesla stole from somebody? No, he was stole. Isaac Newton stole from him, huh? Was it Tesla?
No, it was Bell.
Bell, yeah.
They're saying that he stole the light bulb from him, like the design of the light bulb from him. Like, but people give a lot more credit to Bell than Tesla. It's kind of dumb because Tesla invented a lot more than Bell.
Yeah. If someone stole for you, would it be on site? Oh.
What?
Like, would you fight on site?
Would I fight on site?
Like, if you seen them in person, would it be on site? Like, so, like, if someone, like, you had $1 million idea and they stole it, would you be so mad? Like,
I kind of would, but I'm like, oh well.
I feel like we don't value money as much as other people do. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people like have the highest value on money.
I wish I could be selfish sometimes. Well, I'm not. I can't be.
Same. I wish I would. I wish I was selfish.
I mean, it's kind of a sad thing to say, but I wish I was selfish sometimes.
I'm a little lazy, but it's not out of selfishness. It's just because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes,
Same.
like I'm not really a big replier. Like I get a lot of like text messages, but I'm just gonna like after a while, like 1 or 2 messages, I'm like, oh, I'm tapped out.
Too much work for my thumbs.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, no, it's a weird thing to say is I wish I was more selfish. I'm always thinking about other people before me, and it sucks. So it's a bad habit. Oh.
That is true.
Because you never end up making yourself happy. You're always making other people happy before yourself. It's just like, oh.
If anything, I put like my family above everything.
Yeah, family is more important than anything.
Sometimes my sister pisses me off, but
yeah.
other than that,
yeah. It's like everybody keeps like.
What do you think was worse, like your brothers or your sister?
Just making me mad.
Yeah,
my brothers.
Your brothers, Kyler or
Kyler, because I spend a lot of time with Kai, and he knows how to get under my skin.
Like he knows your like trigger points.
Yeah, he does. I was like, oh, but now he's like taller than me now, a little bit taller than me now.
Yeah. I see him around, like he seems like more like stocky now.
Yeah. He's he might be a little stronger than me. No, he's not stronger than me at all. But I can still beat him in arm wrestling contest. At least I know I have that upper hand. But
how about you and Josh? Do you think you can beat Josh in arm wrestling?
Oh, easily. Yeah, he's not that. He's just like he's a bank, or he's not a bank. He's like he's an investor now. So he doesn't do much.
I feel like my sister, like, not a lot of things get me triggered, but she'll search for something, like, you know, like, I could tell when she's, like, kind of reaching. But eventually, like, sometimes she'll hit a trigger point, and she knows it. But, yeah. Most of the time, I'm able to trigger her before she triggers me.
Yeah,
One thing I gotta work on is, like, my temper. Like, I don't have, like, a temper a lot, but if you get me to the point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Like, I'll probably have, like, a temper, like, probably, like, once every 2 years or something. But, yeah.
Like, if I ever get in a temper, I just feel bad about the people I get mad at.
Yeah, like I'll be mad for, like, 10 minutes, and then, like, right after, like, I'll just feel, like, guilt. Like,
yeah. The exact same way. I'm just like, fuck, I shouldn't, like... Even though they're being incredible assholes to me, I still feel bad.
Yeah, same. I knew I'm like... It takes me a lot to get to that point, though. It's not just, like...
Yeah,
it has to be over, like,
something.
Like, a lot of things, like, fall into that event. Because not only thing bothers me, to be honest, I just kind of...
My brother and my sister are very different than me.
Yeah. I joke around too much to be... I don't really, like, take life seriously. Like, sometimes me and my friends talk about, like, the only way you can, like, survive through life is just, like, not taking it serious.
Yeah. my sister and my younger brother, they take a lot from my dad. Like he could be pissed off for a long time. That's how they all are.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, because you can say one word to them, they'll just be pissed off for no reason. They're just like, what are you mad about? And they just sit there all awkwardly, trying to make them laugh. That's how I am sometimes, just like trying to make them laugh when they're mad. Sometimes they just get mad at me for not being serious. Do
you ever feel like family conflicts? Are you a person to, like, try to get in the middle, or you personally like just to stay out of it?
I'd rather stay out of it. Like,
I learned to stay out of it. Yeah, I've learned to stay out of it.
It's not my quarrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not bothered with them. Like, yeah, well, that's their problem, not mine. Especially when it comes to family, like I don't want to be.
It's so difficult
having
with
to
family.
choose a side. Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of stay even, but they were like growing up, you didn't really talk to a family member, but now like you talk to them all the time.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm always just cracking jokes.
Yeah.
Just making people laugh.
A lot of people like me. I don't know why.
I don't like you. Aww.
My sister always says like I'm the favorite child.
So I was.
It's funny because whenever I go back home, they're like, "Hey, you're here! Like, oh, come see us." Like, my sister's like, "They didn't even say that about me." I was like, I only come home like probably like once every like
my
3
parents
months or
know
something.
I moved back down here. Oh no, I'm just kidding. No, but I my dad calls me every once in a while. My mom doesn't call me. So I'm just like, oh well.
I think it's just because like I like to I like try to visit everybody. Like even when I was younger, like I would just come over just to stop by and say hi. Like I don't only come see you like if I need money or anything. So I think that's why they like me. Because family members like some of them are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now like I kind of like my younger like cousins, like if they graduate high school, I try to like give them a pretty good like Christmas gift or something, or like a good graduation gift.
So how do you feel about Andrew Luck retiring?
I was so sad that Saturday we went from like top 3 in odds and winning the Super Bowl to like probably like middle of the pack. I was so mad, but I'm still hopeful for the season. Like we still have a good QB in Brissett. He backed up Tom Brady for like a couple years, and he played when Luck was hurt like 2 years ago. Yeah. So he's not a bad quarterback, so I'm still hopeful. But like our chances like took a big our odds took a big hit. But our coach is really really good about not being about one player. Like the Colts GM, like John Menor, who like picks all the players, like he was really keen on that. Yeah. That like one team's not built around one player. And so our coach, he was a backup quarterback, so I feel like he came from Philadelphia, which 2 years ago they won with the backup quarterback in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. So it's like a lot of hopeful signs, but we'll see how it plays out. Like this is one of the better rosters in like recent history, Colts history. Even the owner said that.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, I'm excited for the season. I'm just excited for football in general, like college.
Do you do fantasy football?
Yeah. I play with my work. I'm actually pretty good. I think I took 3rd last year, but it was a cheat. Like I think I should have won, but like I got cheated. Like one of the girls, like she lost in the league. Like she knew she lost, so she gave her friend like all of her good players, and it was like one just like stacked team. Yeah. Man. So I feel like I should have should have won, but this year like the owner of the league said like she put rules in place where that can't happen again. Yeah,
it's crazy.
But yeah, I feel like I have a pretty good team this year. I'm not like a football guru or anything, but I like to watch.
SmackDown WWE is going to be on Fox Sports soon. It's going to be on Fridays again.
It's not going to be on.
Not going to be in USA anymore. No, it's going to be on Fox.
I used to miss their old hype video. I remember like one time I was seeing on my feed like their old like SmackDown. What was the song? What was it?
I don't remember who it was, but they said that when it's the first episode that's going to be on Fox is going to be the 20th anniversary. Yeah. And they're thinking about bringing the fist back. Remember like the old fist that they have punching out? Like, oh, it's going to be so cool if they bring back the fist.
I used to get so hyped. Like I remember I could just see it and it was like the hype video is like it yells and then like have like like Batista in it and then it'll be again and like Undertaker again and then like I could just hear it was like we're back at you and then like it was zoom in into the ringside and then I remember I used to get so hyped. I used to get so hyped with that pan. I used to get so hyped over that and like we're back at you. Was it Jim Ross?
Yeah, Jim Ross and
you could just hear
Taz.
Are they still commentating?
Jim Ross. That's the guy with the cowboy hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's signed with AEW. He's gonna be the commentator for AEW.
Yeah. So how did you get into WWE? Like I guess we talked about it a lot, but we never like.
My dad, he just.
Yeah,
my dad. He used to play it when I was young, and I just really got into it. I think I'm the only one out of all my siblings that really got into it. My brother, he used to be really into it back then when WCW and WWE had the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah.
But recently, he's not really interested into it anymore. But like I am, still really interested into it. It's really cool. See people flipping around. Oh.
Back to the book thing, like. I guess I never really realized like how big of an impact like spending summers with my nollies were, but that's how like I got into WWE. Like I remember my nollies like would have like the old VHS tapes. She had it of WWF, and I used to watch it, and that's how I got into it. And then I was on the res like in Low Mountain, so like that's all you could do. Mm-hmm. And she just had like a big like box of it, and I used to just watch it. And then whenever I went home, like I started getting into WWE, and that was when it was big, like John Cena,
yeah.
And then like had the spinning belt, and Batista was big, The Undertaker was big.
That was like the
Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Kane.
I wish Shawn Michaels still wrestled, even though he's so old. I want him to. My one dream match is Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles, my two favorite wrestlers besides The Rock.
Yeah. It's wild that Sting's still wrestling. I remember like that's when like I remember seeing him in WWF videos and. He's still going strong.
He's all old.
Yeah.
A lot of them are getting a lot older now, and just all the new people are coming up. You know?
Like I remember one specific thing was like I think it was like Vince McMahon was like the referee, and like he would rig it like hardcore. Like, my nollie would be so pissed.
So I'm waiting for them to have a Navajo commentator. Speaking of Navajo, that'd be pretty cool. But
yeah, like I feel like that's kind of like embedded in that whole culture too, like being WWE.
Yeah, I've always been a WWE fan. I think I always will be.
Yeah.
I know this new company is gonna be starting up, but I'm still loyal to WWE no matter what. AEW. But like I'm still gonna be loyal to WWE no matter what.
I still miss ECW. It's crazy. I used to watch Monday Night Raw, then like Tuesday I used to watch ECW, and then Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, that was cool back then, especially when they did like the drafts and all that.
Yeah,
it used to be fun. They used to do the drafts. Okay. Well,
all right, we good?
Yeah.
All right, let's do our shout-outs. We'll listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, hopefully Stitcher.
Maybe I might do a little bit more. I was reading a podcast magazine and had a list of all the big podcast websites, and I'm thinking about just doing another one, but I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram at Elwood12 at Avery Smith Jr. I post snippets, and you'll see like the highlights of our conversations.
He tags me. I don't post
anything. That's mainly where we do all of our networking. Like that's where we get like most people for the podcast.
Yes. Well, have a nice day.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Damien from the Fourth World Podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. New episodes will be up every Sunday. You can find us on YouTube, Stitcher, Apple, and Spotify under the Fourth World Podcast. Also, follow us on Instagram, and thank you for listening.